Welcome back, people. So we got the electric bike DIY kit that we are still building. So I got to move this bar here on my bike. This was not part of the kit. This is something that I already had. But this bar, unfortunately, is in the way of my display. So I got to move that. I'm hoping I can still keep this bar on because I don't know why, but I really like putting those on my mountain bikes. They just look really good. Okay, I need to... I'd rather have it more forward. I think it's going to be the best thing to do. Do this side a little more. Okay, that's pushed far forward as I can. Let me see if I'm able to get the display on now. Don't think I'm going to be able to because of that. It had to do it. Alright, let's undo it. Let's remove it completely then. Okay, take that off. I should be able to leave that there for a moment. The Allen key's stuck. There we go. Right, let's throw this on here then. It's been a great build, this one. I've really enjoyed it actually, a lot. The only problem that I do face now is that my handlebars are too chunky, so the display ain't gonna do up. That sucks big time. Let me try taking off the extra bit of rubber because that's definitely gonna get it closer in. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the way. That rubber's too much. It's probably gonna move a little bit, but if I'm able to put that red thing back on, then I might be okay. Alright, so let me grab the two Allen key bolts. I'm sorry about my hands, they're absolutely disgusting, but that's what happens when you do things like this. You get grease everywhere. So definitely not a good idea to do it in your front room like I have. Alright, that one's screwed in. There we go. Let's get this one in. My hands are getting more filthy by the second. I can't wait to take this thing out. First I'll hit some road, and then after road I'm definitely going to be doing a little bit of off-road with this, that's for sure. Okay, so if I leave that sitting there, that's actually a perfect position. I really do like it being there. That's just personal preference more than anything else. The biggest question is, can I put my bar back on? I'll be very disappointed if I can't. Yeah, I can. Well, that's awesome. Alright, so that wire I'm going to run under there and have that sitting there like that, so it sort of wraps around. So that's the way I'm going to have that. So let's unscrew this. So this is a SW900 display, just if anyone was interested. Okay, and then it's got to go that way, so the wire is going to be coming over, so maybe I need to go the other way, like that way round. Yeah, there we go. Don't know, should I make that, I feel like I should make that a bit more so there's not too much slack on the wire. I don't want too much slack. It's not going to go around, is it? No. Or maybe it might. Let's see. No, not quite. Alright, never mind. I'm just going to have a little bit of slack there. Nothing that I can't do with a little bit of electrical tape though, so let's screw that in. Okay, I'm going to position it whereabouts I feel like I want it to be. Again, this is all personal preference, all of this. Just wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you want it to sit. I think there's good for me, so that's where I'm going to leave that. Tighten that up. Don't over tighten these because they are only plastic and they will snap. Okay, so that's nice. Let's get my bar tightened back on. I would have been so sad if I couldn't put that back. I would have been so sad. Yeah, like there. Again, that's a personal preference as well. Alright, that's good. I really like the way that display is positioned. Couldn't have had that in a more perfect spot, to be honest. So this bike, I've used this bike quite a lot actually, on road, off road, and it's been quite a reliable bike. I haven't yet touched wood, got a puncture, or even though there was a puncture in the inner tube when I took it off, I can't explain that. I don't know why, but yeah, I haven't had a puncture. But anyway, punctures are just a common thing, it happens. But technically anything else with this bike has never let me down, so I don't expect it to let me down now. At least that's the way I'm hoping. Right, so that's that on. So with the display, I'm going to use the Allen keys. Do I want it touching the bar or do I want it sitting down? Maybe there actually, that's up just a little bit more. Okay, there's that one. Or do I don't know. Just go in between it. Good thing is if it comes loose, it's not really going to go anywhere because I got the head stem and I got that bar back there, so that's the one brilliance of it. Although that is in there quite well. Alright, there we go, so there's that one. Matter of that is just wiring the cable down, so that's fine. We can wire that down there, through there. That I'm gonna just wire to the bike in my own time, I think, depending on how long the video goes on for, because that's not too important. The throttle, I'm still waiting for my twist throttle. My throttle did turn up, but it turned up damaged. The twist throttle that I ordered turned up damaged, so yeah, that's really unfortunate. But they're sending me out another one, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to turn up. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go with the original thumb throttle that the bike actually kit came with. It's such a shame that it turned up broke. Obviously it can happen, always happens at the worst time, but it happens. So I'm gonna go with this thumb throttle for now until I'm able to get my new one. So with this, I've got to position it in a place where it's not going to get in the way of my gears. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's too many places I can have it other than about there. I think that's where it's going to have to be. That's why I like the twist throttle. Can't really get in there to tighten it up the way it's positioned. It's in an awkward place. Alright, I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit, not too madness. There we go. Can I still change gear? Drop down a gear, yes. Up a gear, yes. Throttle, yep, it's not restricted. Brake lever, not restricted. Perfect. So this grip we can just pop back on. Definitely am going to change it to a twist throttle though. Just got to wait for it to turn up. That grip is slightly going to be too big now, but it would do for the time being. Quite a bit hanging off. There's like that much hanging off, but that's alright. I can cut that. It doesn't affect my brake throttle. I'm able to use gears. I am. No problem with the gears. Look at that. I really have to put my hand really far forward. Yeah, that's all because my twist throttle didn't turn up. But never mind. Alright, so what else do I have to do actually? Yeah, just the pass, the pedal pass. I don't know if I'm going to put that on or not. If I put it on, then obviously I'll make a video of it. If not, the next video you'll see is me out on the road on this. Or maybe me connecting up the twist throttle actually when it finally does turn up. Whenever that shall be, I don't know. But yeah, we are pretty much good to go now. There's the throttle wire, and here is the other wire. There's no point in me showing you these. I've shown you them before. They just clip into the controller. There's only one way they go in. There's only certain sizes that look like this, so can't go wrong. Plug that in, hold M, turn your display on, and that is it. So yeah, I probably will actually make a video of me connecting. I don't know, should I just do it now? I'm gonna do it now, why not? Rather than me keep making, I've made so many videos and the videos are getting a little bit, yeah, there's a lot of them. They're getting a little bit busy. So I'm gonna run that down there onto that cable, I think. That's how I want it to be. So I'm just gonna wire it up now. Might as well. Well, I say wire it up. Just mainly tape everything down and then connect the wires. Just because otherwise some people might comment saying they wanted to see me connect it and turn it on and actually see it running for the first time. Well, we've seen it running, we know it works, but not all connected to the bike. Okay, let me pull some more tape off. Don't know where I'm going to run this wire. I don't know whether to take it underneath the bike and then up, or I might take it across the top of the bag actually, where the battery pack is, just because you can't really see it in there running along there down into the bag. That's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run it this way though, just because it looks a bit better coming this way. It matches up a little bit more. Pull off some more tape. So hard to get camera angles. Didn't realise I'd have that much of a problem. I've used 2 rolls of that insulation duct tape as well. Really have shredded through that. I needed it a lot more than what I thought. I knew I'd need it, but I didn't think I'd need to use 2 rolls. At least we've got everything all nice and waterproof as well. It's waterproof system anyway. Most electric bikes are, and conversion kits and stuff, but this one, by putting this duct tape on there, as all I'm doing is just securing the wire in place, but at the same time making it that little bit more waterproof, so that's always good. Right, so there's that. So I'm going to undo the battery wire for a second, Velcro should I say, and then this display wire up the top there, I'm going to run that down here as well, because I might as well have that connected the same way. Let's do that. Just being careful of the end clips there. Alright, so about there, and that's going to run in with that. So let me get some more tape, hold that in place. There we go. Right, and then these 2 cables at the ends, I'm just going to poke them through the Velcro, so that way I don't have to take all the Velcros off. I don't, oh okay, it won't come off anyways. Fail. I can sit that there. There we go, perfect. That other cable is a little bit shorter, but luckily I haven't got too far to go with it. I like all this Velcro stuff because you can make it proper nice and tight, and it saves you having a million cable ties all over the place, so it's a win-win from me. There you go, that one's nice and tight. Okay. Right, so we're going to take it through this Velcro here as well, which this is for the controller, this one. Controller bag. I could have put the controller actually in that battery bag as well, because I don't have a battery this side, the battery's on the other side. I could have easily put it in there, but the reason why I didn't is just purely for the fact of heat. I don't want the controller overheating or getting too hot. So, but not just that, I'll also be able to put another battery in there at some point, so I can carry 2 batteries on this bike, which is going to be awesome. Alright, so let's open up this. So we're looking for the controller part wires. Here they are, all up there. Let's grab all of those, pull them all down. Okay, so I don't want these wires getting tangled with other wires if I can try and help it, which they already have. Right, so that one's for the throttle. Here, this one is the one I was looking for. Pulled the wrong one. There we go. So yeah, the screen controller, as I said, there's only one block that looks like that, so push that in. And then the throttle, where did that cable go? Down here. Okay, let's get that one. And again, that only goes in one way as well, so you can't get it wrong. There you go, it's clipped together. Right, now we're going to push all these wires all back in there. A jungle of mess. I like these bags, they're waterproof and it covers up a lot of this stuff, which this stuff is quite messy. Very messy, in fact. Alright, throw all those wires in. There we go. Just being gentle with it as well, just because I don't want to end up cutting one of the wires or anything like that. That would not be very good at all. Trying to keep the wires near the top as well, so that way there's not wires pushing against the converter, because the converter sometimes does get, well, I know it definitely gets warm. Sometimes it can get quite warm, so trying to keep some of the wires away from it if I can by pushing them up. Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's take this other bit of Velcro. We can now finally stick that down, because that's now ready to stay in place. Don't have to move that anymore. Everything is Velcroed. Is it called Velcro? If it ain't, I'm going to look rather stupid. I've said it a lot. Okay, take that one round. It's hard to see. It's hard to get the camera angle. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there it is. Our electric bike conversion kit finally has been built. Look at that. There's the end product. Looks really tidy, actually. I'm really impressed of how tidy I made that look. Alright, let's turn her on for the first time. All kitted up, all ready to go. Hold a finger on M. There we go. So we got up and down, which is different pass sys levels. We pull the brake, it come up error, meaning we engage the brake. We showed how to do the electrical brakes ourselves, because we wanted the hydraulic rather than mechanicals. Front one as well, as you can see, error 02, meaning I'm pulling the brake lever. I let go of the brake lever, error code goes. Let's lift up the back wheel and push the throttle. Okay, throttle engaged. Okay, nothing. But don't worry, it's not my dodgy wiring. The pass isn't on. Okay, so yeah, look, different pass. So pass 1 is eco mode. Standard mode is pass 2. And then pass 3 is standard mode as well. Pass 4 is standard. And pass 5 power. Alright, let's push the throttle. Now we should have power. There we go. Camera down a little bit. Throttle engaged. Let's see how fast it goes. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That is 74.4 kilometers per hour. Wow. 74.4 kilometers per hour. That's insane. Wow, this thing is going to be absolutely great. I really cannot wait to take this thing off-road. I'm proper hyped for it, for sure. So I hope you guys did enjoy this build. It's been an experience for me, even though I've built them, well, I've built many different ones in the past. This one was, I don't know why, but I definitely like this build better than any other ones. Just because I got the thick Continentals on the front and on the back. Everything's all managed, all the wires. It doesn't look like, if you look at it from a distance, that does not look like it's an electrical bike. And that's the great thing about these conversion kits. You blend in with others. Wow, yeah, absolutely beautiful build. Did enjoy it. Didn't bother have to change the gear clicker shifter. Wow, really had to think about that, because this one came with a 9-gear cassette, which is what I wanted, because I've already got a 9-gear shifter. So that was pretty handy that I didn't have to mess around changing the gears or anything. And I still got my hydraulic brakes. And it's electric now, so yeah, we are definitely, I'm going to consider whether to take the crank off and have it as pass. I really don't know about that yet. I'm going to have a little think about that. And then if I do, I'll make a video. If not, the next video, you'll see this out on the road for the very first time. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Subscribe so you don't miss future videos of me taking this off-road, checking out any problems we come into. Obviously, I will do repairs and all that good stuff. If you've got any problems with your electric bikes or scooters, leave it in the comment section below and I'll try and get back to you guys as quick as I can. Don't forget to drop a like if you have enjoyed all of the builds. Let's get some hype there ready for the off-roading. That's what I'm looking forward to, as well as on-road, the off-road. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.